It's the New Japan G1 Classic Tournament semifinals, and there are a few matches that we need to go over. But first things first, this needs to be said. Kazuchi Okada has already won his first match, so he's already qualified for the next round. So, we're going to start with the second match, and that is Will Ospreay versus Katsuyori Shibata. Now this is a physical match. A couple flips, but mostly chops. But this is a G1 match, people. Only 4 and 5 star matches. And tonight is Will Ospreay's night. He said how he felt on Twitter. He's the best now, and he wants to prove it. So, overall, he wins his match. He celebrates and flips off the camera. Then he goes backstage and is approached by Okada, who, remind you, also won his match. But right now, he's here for a different reason. He's here to recruit a new member. He walks up to Will Ospreay and says, "Join us," and rides to the top. Will looks him up and down and says, "I don't know if you've seen my tweets or whatnot, but I'm not big on corporations." Okada just smiles and says, "Well, no rush. Just know, we welcome the best of the best. Just think about it." And Okada walks off. The next match begins, and it's Shinsuke Nakamura versus Konosuke Takeshita. Now, we haven't seen Shinsuke Nakamura since his WWE days. I guess he's been in New Japan just training ever since. But he makes his way to the ring while violins play in the background. I guess he kept that thing. I like that thing. But he waits, and then Takeshita makes his entrance. And Takeshita comes out with a weird smile, almost like he knows the secret and we don't. Takeshita gets in the ring and the bell rings. They square up, and before they grapple, Takeshita points to the crowd and says, "Look, cause mind you, at this time, anybody could rush the ring, but no one does." Takeshita kicks Nakamura in the balls and then pins him. 1, 2, 3. Konosuke Takeshita goes to the next round. We get backstage and we see Takeshita getting ready to leave when he's approached by Okada, who looks at him, smiles, and then shakes his hand and says, "Good job, partner." Konosuke Takeshita is now a part of the Aligned Wrestling Federation. The last match of the night is Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi. The Golden Brothers, one against another. These two have arguably the most history with each other in this whole tournament. They know each other in and out. Kenny Omega makes his entrance as he looks to become the belt collector once again. He does his finger gun thing and then stretches and waits for his rival, Kota Ibushi. Kota makes his entrance, and one thing is on his mind: his mission to win the IWGP World title. And he's here to do it, which is, FYI, currently vacant. Both these men have their eyes set on the title. They both have a goal, and their journeys start here. They start with a few rope runs as Kota get the upper hand. He puts Kenny in a headlock takedown, then Kenny pushes Kota into the ropes. Kota responds with a big boot to the face. Kenny falls into the ropes on the other side and then recovers and responds with a boot of his own. Kota recovers as Kenny tries to go out for a drop kick, but misses. Then Kota starts to work over Kenny's legs and try to slow him down. But Kenny tries to do a leg sweep on Kota, but Kota just jumps in the air and lands 2 feet square on Kenny. Kenny grabs the ropes for assist as he tries to get up, then runs for Kota, who responds with a hard chop, which is heard throughout the arena. This leads to a back and forth between the two, and neither is letting up. They both run to the ropes and then hit a double clothesline on each other, dropping them both in pain. They continue to brawl it out, hitting super kicks and V-triggers all over the ring. And then all of a sudden, they hear the 2-minute bell. As it signals they have 2 minutes left until a time limit draw. And once these two hear that 2-minute bell, they get their second wind, and it's go time. They get up, then Kota hits Kenny with a clothesline and lay Kenny out. Then Kota goes to the top rope to hit a crossbody, but once he does, Kenny recovers and grabs Kota off the top rope, walk him to the middle of the ring, then hit a one-wing angel for the 1, 2, 3. A 5-star match for these two, mind you being in the Tokyo Dome. But after the match, Okada and Takeshita hit the ring and jump on Kenny. They beat him down for a while, then they hold him up. Okada on one end, Takeshita on the other. Then they tell Kota, finish him, end him. Kota looks at them, then walks right up to Kenny. Turns and kicks Takeshita square in the balls. Okada looks and Kenny recovers and then starts to brawl with him. Okada breaks away as him and Takeshita make a run up the ramp. As the final picture of the night is Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi reunited, and it feels so good. The Golden Brothers are back as the G1 Classic Tournament goes off the air.